What's going on, dickweeds? That's better. Hey? Fucking rights. Looks like it's taco time. Hey? We got no room. Donna's new table's so little.
It has the leaf to go in, just...
We're trying the kitchen table today because tacos would be a little messy in the living room. And let me just move a few things out of my way. Hey, I sound like the beginning of Sweet Leaf. Today's Friday, and we're having some tacos, and I'm on the iced tea, Nestea. Yeah, it's Nestea?
Yeah.
I'm on Nestea. Hey, what iced tea's all about. I got it in my new Bret Hart glass. Hey, fucking rights. Your sleeve. You're dirty.
That's because I was cooking.
Are you in the video? I think you are. We're a little bit, we don't know how this is going to come in. Hopefully it's okay. Let us know if you like this better than the living room.
Uh-huh.
The living room is where the red curtain is behind us. You probably knew that, but if you didn't, you know. Now you know. Okay, yeah, today's Friday. Did I say that already? Mm-hmm. 41 days of no alcohol for me. Hey, I wanted to get some beers today, but you know.
Hard ass.
Yeah, hard ass over here wouldn't let me get none. It's almost time to send her on her way. Okay, before we start, I wanted to look at the mess you're fucking making. She's dropping shit all over the fucking place.
Address?
Can't take her anywhere. Whose address?
Address something?
I want to address something.
I don't know.
Well, maybe. Is that what you say?
That's what some people say.
Okay, well, some fucking cock tank left a comment under yesterday's video saying, what did they say? I don't remember the whole thing because I really don't give a fuck what they were saying. I remember bits and pieces. They said that they're fucked in the head. I'm pretty sure they said they're fucked in the head. No, I'm just kidding. They said that, well, you guys know that what's been going on with the neighbor next door that shares a driveway with us. Well, someone commented and said, this isn't the first time that I've done this to my neighbor. I don't understand what the fuck you mean. I didn't do anything to this neighbor. She did whatever she did on her own. I didn't fucking grab her hand and make her paint the window. I didn't grab her hand and make her punch the fucking front window. I didn't put my hand down her throat and grab her voice and throw it into the air and make her scream on the street. I didn't do that. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You know? maybe you should watch the whole video and listen to what's being said. You know? But anyway, and then they went on to talk about some other shit. I don't have time to, you know, for your... I told the stories already in old videos, like other neighbor fights. I don't need to hear your secondhand story about my story. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So fuck off. If you want to tell my story, get yourself a YouTube channel and you tell my story, but your version of my story, the way you want to do it. Right? That's all I can say. For those of you that are wondering about the other neighbor fights around here, there has been 4 neighbor fights I've been in around here in 16 years. The first one was the people that used to live behind me. They don't live there anymore. They caused my dog to get injured and they wouldn't pay the vet fees. And we only asked them to pay half of the fees, not the whole thing. They refused, so we got into we hate each other. So yeah, that happened. They caused my dog to be injured, and my dog ended up dying not too long after. So yeah, we fought about that. Then I got into a fight with a lady that used to share a driveway with me, because she didn't really live there. She was bullshitting to the Timmins housing and frauding them. So she had the place, but every few months she would show up here with different dudes, and they'd party it up, and they'd piss all over the backyard. Dudes would be out there with their cocks out and stuff, and my kids were playing outside. So yeah, we got a lot of fights about that shit. Plus she used to have like shit in the yard on toilet paper blowing around, and she was just a pig. So yeah, we fought. That happened. And then some neighbors across the street one day, me and Donna weren't here. We were gone for the day. We had some shit to do. We had an appointment to be at that day. And then we came home, and a couple neighbors from across the street came over here and said that we were filming their kids. But we weren't even fucking home. And so that turned into a fight too, because they were saying I did something I didn't. And anyway, I talked to one of the dudes over there later on, months later, and he told me that most of the fight was happening because the guy that was living there before wanted him to come along with them to back him up when he came to my door. So that's the only reason he was there. I don't know. I didn't understand it, and I don't really give a fuck. And then the fourth fight, the lady who shared a driveway with us, who was never ever there. She only showed up for the parties and had the dudes with the cocks hanging out in the backyard taking the pisses. Well, 2 years after not being there, she allowed her daughter to stay there, and her daughter wasn't like the renter or anything there. She was just staying there. And she was the one that, when I first put up my ring cams 2 or 3 years ago, she was the one who called the cops about the cameras, and the cops told her there's nothing she can do about it. And that was it. Right? Mm-hmm. So those are the only fights that happened here in this neighborhood. If you know something that I don't know, leave a comment telling me that shit. Don't tell me what I already know but your version of it. Because you said that I did whatever to neighbors before. I didn't do anything to my neighbors before. My neighbors started with me. And none of this shit ever happened. Like, originally, like, when we lived here, like, for all those years, right? We never fought with anybody, right? It wasn't until I started doing YouTube videos that a lot of these neighbors around here started to get nosy. Uh-huh. And like the ones across the street there that said we were filming they said I was filming their kids, and I don't know how. They live on a different street than me. I was apparently filming their kids from over here. Anyway, I talked to one of the guys over there. I just told you guys that. He was going along with his buddy because his buddy wanted him to come over here with him. And he said he was fucking watching my channel long before he even moved here and stuff. He already knew who the fuck I was. So I don't know. Anyway, who cares? So So this would be the 5th fight, but we're not even fighting with anybody. That person's fighting with themselves. Like, we didn't do anything. How am I fighting with that person? I'm only talking about what I see. That's not fighting with someone. Is it? I'm seeing someone go crazy. It has nothing to do with me. I'm not in her house talking to her. I've never talked to her before. How the fuck am I fighting with her? Anyway, don't leave me dumb comments like that. Fucking moron. This isn't the first neighbor you've done this to. Done what to? You mean this isn't the first neighbor that's watched my YouTube videos? Actually, I don't even think she watches my YouTube videos. I don't even think she knows that I have a YouTube channel. But maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know her. Okay. Did I say enough? Because like I don't know what else to say.
No, you said enough. Like you.
Like I don't know what else to say to you. This person comes back every fucking couple months. I'm assuming it's the same person. They switch their name. They come back. They say the same fucking garbage, only
under a different name.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and they said that I'm getting reported to YouTube and this and that. Report me to YouTube. I don't give a fuck. It wouldn't be the first time. It wouldn't be the second time. It wouldn't even be the 100th time. You know how many times I've been reported to YouTube? What are they going to do? They don't do anything. My channel's still here. I'm still here every fucking day. Fuck off. Okay. So Donna said I could tell you guys what my new project is. And I figured, for fuck's sakes.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to.
I got hot sauce on my fucking shirt. Son of a bitch. Hey! Fuck! Hey! Cocksucker. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, my new project. So much to talk about and so little, such... What are you looking for?
I'm just making sure you didn't drop anything.
What's that right there?
That's cheese.
I dropped cheese. Donna's under... Donna? Right down to the balls.
Yeah! With a joint going.
Yeah. That's my girl.
Yeah.
Anyways, my new project is I'm starting a new channel. I'm sure most of you guys knew that. And no, it's not the channel I told you guys before. A lot of you guys might have like started following me on the other channel that I never did anything on. I'm not using that one. Reason for that is because I talked to somebody at YouTube and they explained to me that if I were to get in trouble on this channel, that all my channels that are hooked up to this channel, I wouldn't be allowed to use for as long as whatever time I had to wait for this channel to get back. Like say I got suspended from YouTube for a month, I would lose all my channels for a month. I wouldn't be able to do anything on YouTube at all. And because Google owns everything, they own YouTube and who knows what the fuck else. They know exactly what machine you're using, right? So on my tablet, I can only use the one YouTube account and I can add to it, but that doesn't help me. So what they recommend, what this person told me, is that I start a new channel, but on its own
Device.
Yeah, on a different device, but on its own I forget the word they used. So anyway, I bought a new computer, like you guys know, and it's working exactly like the guy says. There's no connection to any of my channels. So if one of you Timmins cocksuckers that hate me complain to YouTube like this little bastard this morning wanted to do, well, I still got another channel and it wouldn't be affected. I'll give you guys the link once I get everything going. This new computer's giving me a real fucking hard time. I got a
MacBook.
What?
An Apple, like a MacBook. It's a MacBook.
Yeah, I got one of them and I never used it before. Like, I never used one before. I just recently started using it. I'm having a hard time finding things and doing things. I'll get it going, but don't worry. Once I get it going, the idea is going to be this. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to start wearing my GoPro around everywhere, and that's what's going to be on the other channel. My everyday life, like what I do all day, pretty much. And then on this channel, it's still going to be the same shit we always do. Except me and Donna were talking about maybe doing this live a little more. Like more live streaming. You know. Did I forget to say anything?
No.
I fucking love tacos. I haven't eaten tacos in like fucking 2 months. Eh?
You got a big chunk of cream on you. Sour cream.
I look like Donna did last night. Hey?
No.
No, you know what I gotta look at?
I don't know. That's just no.
Yeah, I don't even know if this video made sense so far, did it?
Mm-hmm. You talked about the stuff.
Today's Friday. We don't really get any views on Friday anyway, so. As if I sauced my fucking shirt.
I'll get it, Oot.
This is my new Johnny Cash shirt, for fuck's sakes. Fuck! Hey? Okay, so we got one note. Well, I have two really. One's a question. Where'd all the bums go? There's no bums around. It hasn't been for a few days. Where the fuck did they go? We're in Timmins, Ontario. It's like they got rounded up and taken away. I said that once before too.
Yeah.
And then they all came back. So I don't know where they're gone. Is there like a place they go and then they can? I mean, I don't know. There's none around.
There's like.
Leave a comment if you're in Timmins, Ontario, and you've seen a bum around like in the last week, because I haven't. Just saying. Oh yeah, for those of you just wondering about the lady next door and what's been going on, I never heard anything today, and my cameras haven't been going off with her staring in them, and yeah, so she's been quiet. I don't know what happened. I guess the so-called fight is over. Stop fighting with that lady, Donna.
I don't talk to her. Other than her telling me that Charlie was her buddy in the morning when she has her coffee, and that's when she first moved in. It was only like a couple days. It was before.
Charlie's scared of her.
Charlie is terrified of her. Like he wants. You got cream again on your.
If she goes outside, he's at the door,
Yeah.
he's clawing to get in.
Yeah, he does not like her at all. Like he not like he's like like that. He's scared of her.
He's scared. He's like worse than Scooby-Doo scared.
Yeah, it's not been bad, like too bad lately, but there's times like if he goes to the door and he'll like try to look or smell like the dirty smoke, right? And he just will back all the way in. He don't like he's just afraid of her.
You know, here's the story. Here's the only story on my notes today. I only got one. Me and Donna we went to the Sessions. That's the government store, you know. That's where you buy your government weeds. We went in there because, well, Donna likes the pre-rolls every once in a while, and so she got a bunch of, well, not a bunch, she got 2 tubes with a bunch of jizzoints. It's like 7 in each tube or something.
Yeah.
It's actually called, she got me one too. It's actually called Nightmare Fuel J's. I tried one, it's pretty good. It's not too bad. So anyway, we were in there looking around, and I just wearing my sleep pants. Wearing what I'm wearing right now, but I'm wearing sleep pants. You know, I'm not gonna get all dressed up to go to no fucking store like that. So anyway, well, you could tell
my version?
Your version, and I'll tell what happened when she walked past me.
Okay, so we were in there looking around. We were actually looking for tiger blood, but they didn't have that one. So we were just looking around. A couple employees come over, ask us if we need any help, and to come and get them when we're ready. So anyways.
Yeah, we don't need no help in there. We know what we're looking for.
Yeah, so finally we found those things there.
Seen one guy walk out of there. He had two of the drinks. He was walking like he was hard as fuck, you know. He didn't even put them in a bag or nothing. He's carrying them like, you know, so everybody can see them.
Oh, look at me.
My old lady does way more than that.
Anyways, this lady comes in.
I would be embarrassed.
And hang on, this lady comes in, right? This bitch, like, you just tell her she's like, she was a cunt lady. I want to say maybe like a nurse or something, because her uniform and the way she, you know how lots of nurses are cunts, like they just are not.
Oh, they're cunts.
They're not all of them, but there's a lot that are just cunts.
A lot of them are cunts.
So she comes in, the guy fucking goes and asks her what she wants. So he's showing her stuff, right? Like doing his job. She's all snotty. I like the ones with the 3 in it, like, you know, the 3 fucking half ones, right? The 0.5s. Anyways, so Ed was here and I was here, and we were in like what would you say, like the middle thing? Like, because there's like these glass things.
I don't know where I was standing. I don't remember. I was reading something.
He was at the very beginning of like, there's like a glass things where all their stuff is in, right? So there's like one here, both sides you could see, and then there's an aisle, and then there's another glass thing here, both sides, right? And Ed was standing here. We were looking because that's what this was in that case right over here, and the guy walked past Ed, not a fucking problem. And the guy was he was a lot bigger than the fucking girl, right?
The girl was angry.
She was so mad.
I don't know what and she kind of like...
I thought Ed was making a joke.
She kind of body checked me in a way. Like, not body checked me, but she like really pushed up against my back. Like I could feel her pushing against me. And...
I seen that, and then Ed, I thought he was joking when he said the next part to me.
I said to Donna, I said, whoa, I felt my arse crack open there.
I thought he was just joking.
She was so pressed up against me, and because I was wearing sleep pants, she like took one of my butt cheeks with her. I felt my ass open. It was like, whoa, you know? Fuck! It's a little too much for me.
She
I think next time I go there, I'm going to be wearing some jeans.
I don't know why she fucking did that. She could have said, "Excuse me, don't try to push your fucking weight around. You like somebody's gonna knock you down."
She almost made me leap up onto the counter. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like I seen it, but I didn't know like about his ass fucking cheek going open. I didn't know about. I thought he was just saying like a joke because that's how close she was. I didn't know it was for real.
Oh yeah, it was real.
Good thing I wasn't standing there.
Yeah. Donna's big fat ass would have went out the door with her.
No, I would have said something. I don't like that. I would have turned around and said something.
Cocksucker. Huh?
I would have, if I don't like people touching me, but I don't.
Well, I don't like anybody touching me, but by the time I realized I was even getting touched, I felt like I was in prison. I felt like that lady took a little something from me today. I walked into the store with my head down like that. I made no eye contact with anybody. Anyway, I gotta get one of these going. So what else you got, Donna? You must have a story or three.
Nothing really, we didn't really do much today.
We've got a chip dip sale over at Walmart.
Oh my god, okay.
There's a story.
So we went to, it's $1.97 for the Philadelphia chip dips, okay? Different flavors. Usually, we were there a couple days ago and it was $5.46 or something.
Yeah, they were expensive the other day.
So I grabbed cheese there that was on sale for tacos, and Ed goes over to the chip dip thing, okay? And he got, I think it's 2 French onion? Two
French onion and 3 of the
herbs and spice, or
yeah.
Okay. Now.
Well, they're good till July, right?
And a $1.97 is a good price. So I had the cheese and we didn't grab a cart because we were only going in for that. So I had the cheese like as a shelf, right? And I piled the chip dip across it. Now there's this old fucking lady, okay, comes out of, I don't know where she came out of, okay? And she's looking at me like, you know, with this fucking face of like disgust. She just is fucking staring. She looks at the chip dip, right? And she looks up at me, right? Like, I'm not supposed to have this, okay?
Yeah.
So Ed says to me, there's an empty cart right there if you need it. So I went over to put the stuff in the cart, and she actually stopped and she watched me I just dropped the stuff in, right, into the cart. And I looked up at her, and she was just fucking she was so mad at me for fucking having chip dip. It's fucking chip dip. It's not like we had a fucking case, you know.
We haven't been able to find that fucking good chip dip, what you call it? I like the fucking herbs and spice, or the herbs and garlic, right? Or is it herb and garlic? Is it herbs or herb?
Maybe it's, I don't know.
Either way. You guys know what I'm talking about. And you can't really find it here in this town. Walmart usually has it, but people buy it up fast.
Metro has it, but it's really expensive.
Today they happen to have some of it, so I grabbed fucking 3 of them. Because I'm not going to keep going back to the... Walmart's the only place in town that ever carries it.
No, Metro does, but that's what I said. Metro's super expensive for it.
I didn't know Metro had it.
Yeah, for $6 something.
Yeah, well, I'm not paying that. So instead of me going back to Walmart all the time, which is way the fuck on the other end of town, I just bought 3 of them. Then I seen the French onion dip. I figured I'll grab 2 of them too. Because, you know, one of these Saturdays, Donna's going to let me drink my beers. I'm hoping it's tomorrow.
Nope.
Stop saying no. Think about it.
I don't need to think about it.
I asked for one Saturday to drink some beers, and it's tomorrow.
Nope.
So tomorrow I might be on here with some beers.
Nope.
Yeah. If I'm doing the video, if you see me alone in the thumbnail tomorrow,
you won't though.
That means that I got beer and Donna is angry.
but
and I'll be doing the video.
But I will be in the thumbnail tomorrow, so no worries for all you Donna
I'm
fans.
hoping she's not.
Yeah.
Fuck off! You gotta give me one day.
No. A truck tried to race Ed today with the lights.
Stop trying to change the subject.
The big truck. A big truck, a big black truck.
Yes, he tried to race me. I could have beat him driving that car sideways. Anything else?
No.
Come on, you gotta have a story.
No, I don't.
What do you say no for? Oh, you thought we were still talking about the beer.
Do you know what I'm tired of? It's not a story. I'm tired of when I go into fucking places, like Independent, Metro does it. It's these people. I'm all, breast cancer awareness, or they're trying to donate money so they can detect the cancer in the blood like very soon. I get it, okay? Like, that's great and everything. I don't like being fucking like, hi, how you doing today? And you're like, I'm sorry, but I'm not interested. And they keep on fucking talking. Where were we? Remember we were walking out and I said the girl said something and I said was it Canadian Tire? Or a Home Depot or something?
One of the two.
And the girl, one of those breast cancer things, right? She says like something about, whatever. And I said, sorry, I don't have any money. Because Eddie was laughing at me when we got in the parking lot. He's like, we come walking out of there with these bags and you don't have any money. But like, she said, well, we also take card. Okay, but if I say I don't have any money, what on a card doesn't mean I have money. Like, I just don't like that. I don't like being harassed because that's what it feels like. They just won't shut up. Like,
they just won't shut the fuck up.
And when somebody says, oh, sorry, I don't have the time or whatever, right? Just let them fucking go. Like, and they shouldn't be asking right now. Inflation is fucking like right up there and shit. Why are you asking for...
Well, yeah, why are you axing? Nobody's got money.
Those have been like all... Well, I don't know,
sirens all day.
Started like this morning like 7.
Yeah. So funny.
Nothing here. Nothing.
Okay, well, fucking, yeah. It's Friday, and I know most you cocksuckers want to get out there and, get your bang on. Probably going to have some delicious beers tonight. They're going to have delicious beers, Donna.
Good for that.
Me and you should have some delicious beers tonight.
Nope.
Donna's about ready to get traded in.
We'll see about that.
I'm going to trade her in for a nice Irish woman who loves to drink.
Don't you give anybody any ideas. Not everybody's sane.
What's that?
Not everybody's sane.
Yeah, not everybody's sane. Anyway, hopefully tonight's video wasn't too boring. We didn't really do much today. There's nothing really to talk about. And yeah,
our
I'm gonna go find another neighbor to fight with.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the eeny, meeny, miny, mo thing.
The fucking roads are so bad here, right? They just keep getting worse. There's a part on Algonquin at the intersection of Algonquin and Brunette, right? You know where it's like in those Jeep commercials where they're going
Road toke.
You know where they're going up the fucking mountain and the Jeep is rocking all over the place? That's what it feels like when you have to make that turn, eh? It's horrible fucking there. It's so bad. Anyways, stay happy, stay safe, be kind, enjoy your Friday night. And that's it.
If you got a neighbor that's fucked, it's probably your fault. Okay. I don't understand that. That's the one thing I've been thinking about all day. The person left that message saying that this isn't the first neighbor I've ever done this to. I never done anything to this neighbor. What does that even mean?
I don't know. Like when you said it, when he told me when he told me about it, I was thinking like, but what did he do?
Yeah, like what did I do?
What like?
It doesn't make no sense. What did I do? Leave a comment, tell me what it did. And it can't be, oh, you got fucking security cameras, because everybody on the street has security cameras. The only reason mine are being targeted is because I think because they're white. Everybody else's are black. They got the kind that, nobody can really see them tucked into certain places. But mine are white and they stand out. And so I think,
And the fucking ones that are across on the fucking the nut house, right? Those ones there, those are fucking way better than anybody's. They're
they got two of them in the front.
Installed. They're
hardwired right into the building.
Yeah. So. And
they're right across the street, so they can see in everybody's windows and yards and everything. Yeah. So they can see a lot more than I fucking can.
If she's worried about cameras, then she should be definitely worried about those ones.
The person she's attached to has a camera in the front window of their house. I know this because they're friends of Donna's. And they also have a camera in their backyard which picks up all the same shit that I'm picking up. Right?
Yeah.
So, if I'm doing something to the neighbor by having cameras, the other person is too, because their cameras pick up the exact same shit as my cameras, only going the opposite fucking way. Opposite directions, It's almost like our cameras are facing at each other. Except for my one that's going down the driveway.
Yeah, and everybody, that has cameras, right, usually say, oh, did you see this person? Or, yeah, and just letting you know I saw, this person in the...
So I don't understand how the fuck I'm at fault for this person going nuts. All we did was ask for the fucking dog to stop barking, for the smoking to stop outside the door. And she went all crazy on cameras.
But then, you don't hear the dog now, she doesn't let it bark now.
No, so what was so hard for before,
Why couldn't you stop it in the beginning? This is all on you, on her.
Yeah. So to the person who commented, go fuck yourself. You're gonna get reported to YouTube. Lots of people are reporting you to YouTube. I don't give a fuck. Join the club, There's a whole club of people around here reporting me to YouTube. Step in line, dummy. Right?
Yeah.
In Timmins, Ontario, if somebody doesn't like your YouTube channel, they still come back to watch it.
I don't understand that.
This is the only place in the world that I know of that's like that.
I don't understand.
Maybe there's other places, I don't know. I used to have a YouTube channel when I lived in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. People watched it, but nobody ever, bothered with me. You know what I mean? I moved to Timmins and yeah. Neighbors know you're a YouTuber. They come up with all kinds of... Never mind. I think we talked about it enough.
Okay.
What are you doing?
We gotta stop this.
I know, but what are you doing?
Getting ready to go like this and then bleep.
Donna's in a rush. She doesn't want to talk to you guys anymore. Cigrit and everybody.
We are out.
We are out.